This is an on-the-record press briefing to provide extensive details to the people of Sierra Leone and beyond who have an interest in the port and rail agreement that's been the subject of multiple speculations and news in Sierra Leone and in our international media. So let me take this opportunity to welcome all our friends, our allies, our colleagues in the Fourth Estate of the Republic of Sierra Leone. The government of Sierra Leone, through the Ministry of Information and Civic Education, has decided to convey this very special, on-the-record press briefing. As usual, the ambition of His Excellency the President is for us to continue to provide the people with credible, factual, timely, accurate, responsive information as and when you need them.
But firstly, on my own part, is to dwell on the information that is that has been going out before today, that government has signed a contract for the rail and port with Kino Rail and Port. That evidentially is true. Government decided to take control, to take charge, and play a major role by regulating the rail and port facility for the mining sector. We all know that generally, and more importantly, contract for it to be effected, there has to be the meeting of minds. We all agree. Meeting of minds, among other things, include the conditions, the terms and conditions. So from the moment that agreement was negotiated and signed, government is not saying there is no there was no agreement. There was an agreement which was negotiated and signed, but that agreement was never, it did not come into fruition because of these conditions that were never satisfied. And if these conditions were not satisfied, there is no agreement. And government had cause to go into agreement again with another company that was using the facility before the agreement was concluded with Arise.
During one of the negotiations, we had over 42 individuals present to negotiate this agreement. And I can assure you that this is one of the best agreements that this government has gone into since we came into power 2018. This agency that will be set up, of course, we will be having, this will create jobs in addition to the huge number of jobs that the entire project will provide.
What we have here, again, one important thing for those again who have seen, multiple users should be using the rail. It's true, but you have to put some money in it. As much as Marampa is around here, yeah. It's also using iron ore. I don't know for those who've been to Marampa, the iron ore is completely different from what is in Ferengaya. One is black and shiny, the other one is brownish, reddish. Both of them are iron ore. You get iron ore from them, but their geological origin is different. And they are poison to each other. You cannot mix them at all. So if you have 110 to 113 wagons, and it takes you 6 hours to move from the mine site to Pepel, then another 4 hours to unload, then another 6 hours to go back. Now you have to factor in, you have to wash all those wagons, clean them up, come back and load them. Koya, the industrial zone, is around here. The rail is right up there. Not even on the map. I did a quick calculation. The shortest distance is to Pepel, but you have to go through that creek, and nobody will bother. But any other way is between 42 kilometers to up to 198. So for me, I have to make decisions on behalf of the country, and have to advise my colleagues based on what I know.